Okay, hi guys, this is Erica with Prim Co. And no, this is not a plan with me. I did forget to upload my plan with me for, I think it was last week. It just got totally busy, so I'm super sorry about that. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know if I can do plan with me's for the next 2 months, I would say, so this month and next month, because I just have so much going on with the shop. And as you can see, if you saw this week, I did a huge collab, so that took a lot of my time, and I have other shop stuff going on as well and other collabs planned as well. I've been kind of working around the clock with the shop here, so I do hope you guys understand. And so I'm just updating you on why I have not been doing the plan with me's as frequently as I would like to. It's just this moment in time, it's a little bit difficult. And usually around this time is when my shop is the busiest too. So yeah. And then before I get into this, so I know, as you can probably see from the title of this video, I'm going to show you my newest addition to my planning collection, but this is not a planner, so I didn't add another planner per se, but this is more of a journal. But yeah, this is in my system. I still use my Jibun Techo every day and my weeks every day, and then my A6 Stalogy when needed, which is my list book, and I just love that system. It's working great for me. I don't want to change it. I did try and add another traveler's notebook for budgeting, but that isn't working. The only thing I'm having trouble with is budgeting, so I will need to figure that out. So an update on my traveler's notebook. This is just a brief update. I did get a new cover. I initially bought this for my Jibun Techo. It did fit the idea book and a life book, but not the planner itself, because the planner itself is a little bit wider than those two books. So this, I mean, it poked out of this, but it wasn't like that bad. But I realized that I do like the cover, the clear cover, and seeing like the decorations and such, and opening things up like this and just seeing the cuteness in it. I think I'm just not gonna get a cover for this because I really like the way it looks. And then I know you can see I added tabs, more tabs to this, but I'll show this in a different video, which may be coming out maybe in a few weeks, because I would like to show like a flip through of July. So that may be like an update slash flip through in the upcoming weeks with that one, and then I can explain the additions to that. But I got this cover from Staples, and I want to say it was only $6.99. I love this gray. Gray is like my favorite color, so I have a lot of gray things. So I had to get this, and I decided to put my Hobonichi Weeks in this. So that's how it looks on the inside, if you were wondering. And then there are 4 elastic bands here. I'm sorry, I have like this huge label here. I have to return something to Amazon, so that's my tracking for that. So it does, and it did come with a lined notebook, and then I just slid it in here, and I really like it. I think the color contrasts well with this. And since I'm in here, I'll just go ahead and show you. I did end up starting using the tracker here for a weight loss tracker, so I'm super excited about that. I just cut down this journaling card, and that way I can stick stuff back here like grocery list or things I want to try out, you know, to contribute to my weight loss journey. And then that's about it. I did add some other stuff, but I'll show you guys at a later time. So yeah, that all in all is my Hobonichi Weeks update. Very small update. But yeah, I'm still loving my system. I wouldn't change it for the world. So this is my B6 Stalogy. I was super excited for this one. I did order this I think the week before last, and it went to my mom's house, so I was already upset I had to drive like 45 minutes to get it, but it was okay because my daughter got to spend time with her grandmother. But I got there and it was the wrong size. They sent me an A6, so that's what that return label was for. I had to return it and then reorder the B6 one. I chose to go with a different person on Amazon this time, and another story with that one is I finally got this one, and then the cover bottom right corner was like bent, and then the cardstock paper, the first cardstock paper, was bent a little bit too. So I wasn't too happy about that, but because I had already went through the ordeal of, you know, returning the other Stalogy, I just went ahead and kept this. It is bothersome, but it's not too bad. So this cover that I'm using is actually a pocket, or not pocket rings, it's a personal rings binder that I have that I'm not using. I actually got this off of Amazon as well, like last year. It was like only $15, and because that size wasn't working for me, I just kind of put that in my planner stash. I am glad I didn't get rid of it now. So I just took out the rings, and I was able to put my B6 Stalogy in there. So that's a hack. If you guys need a quick cover for your B6, the usually a personal rings would work for it, and there's like a lot of tutorials online on how to take the rings out and different types of planners people use. The most popular one is the Filofax Malden at the moment. So this is what I'm using now. I think it's really cute. I just think it's cute. I've had it for about a year now, and instead of it collecting dust, I was able to repurpose it, so that's pretty good. And as you can see, I can close it with the clasp, which I like. So let's get into this. I don't know if you can see it, like it's lifting up here. This is where it's bent right here. So I mean, it's not too bad. So I got this ruler here from Staples as well. Initially I brought this for my Stalogy, not my Stalogy, my Jibun Techo, but I found it works better for this Stalogy, so I just put it in here. Then I have a journaling card with a note from Anna in the back. This is for my order from her, and I just thought it was really cute, and I think it matches my theme, which says stay gold, because I am trying to work on my mental health here and being positive, which is why I started this journal. I just wanted to track my moods and things like that and see what contributes to it, and I did want to dwell on the positive memories if I could, but I know it's okay to, you know, reflect on a negative as well. So that's another reason why I wanted to start this. But that's why I stuck this card in here, because it says stay gold, and I just feel like no matter what, I just need to stay gold and positive and just keep on pushing forward. So yeah, that's the card that's in here now. I might change it later. I usually do. I don't keep the same cards in my journals or my covers all the time. Oh, it does have like a little charm on here. It came like this when I bought it. There's different ones. I love this color, and I like that it had a bird on it, so I chose this one. And then these are my toast sticky notes. I love toast sticky notes. They are my faves. So a lot of my friends buy me toast sticky notes, and then they send it to me, so I have a ton of them now. This die cut is from SBC. I want to say last year. I don't know. It's been a while. Last year or 2 years. And then I have some more sticky notes with Rilakuma on there. So you guys know I love Rilakuma, especially after seeing my Traveler's Notebook. You guys know I really love Rilakuma. This is a magnetic bookmark I got from Target last year sometime. These are some stickers I made for personal use. This is a map of Japan. So this is from my Hobonichi weeks last year. And this is some deco stickers from my shops for my shop, not shops. These were, I think these were mess ups, I want to say, the Toy Story ones, so I kept them so I can use them somehow. I may not use them all in here. And then these are the tabs I used for this, so when I start a new one, if I choose to go with the same type of theme here, then I have the tabs that I can use again. And yeah, I know I said on Instagram, if you were watching my stories, that I probably wasn't going to add tabs, but I was going through my stash later that night, and I saw those tabs and I was like, oh, these actually look really perfect with my setup. So yeah, that's what I did. I went ahead and added it after that point because I was like, these are like so cute. I just want to go ahead and add it. Alright, so this I printed on cardstock paper. I made this myself. I just thought it was really cute. It's just peach milk and like different peach drinks. As you know, I live in Georgia, so I chose peach. Usually I personally prefer mango drinks, like mango milk and things like that, but I just think this is really cute, and I love the colors, and I love the colors of peach as well. So that's what I went with for my front graphic here. I have another card from Simply Gilded, and then another picture I printed and I just taped on here with some Simply Gilded washi tape. I do plan on like putting my number, phone number and things right here just in case if I lose it or whatnot. I didn't fill it out yet because I knew I was going to record. This is a picture of me, and then this is a die cut for my shop that I drew. This is another journaling card that I cut down because there was like a code or something down here. But I thought it was really pretty, so I kept this. This is also from last year sometime. As you can see, guys, I don't throw anything away. If I can reuse it, I will reuse it. And I thought it was perfect for this journal here. And then I put this definition of ukiyo in my journal here, and it's living in a moment detached from the bothers of life. And I just wanted to dwell on that, so I thought that was perfect for this journal. And then this is a personal use sticker I made, and then this is the beginning of my journal section. And then as you can see, I put a tab here and it says personal. So those tabs didn't have like a journal sticker, so I just used the ones that closely went with what I had in here. So to me, personal was closest to journal. And then these are pictures of my daughter. This is when she was first born, and then this was when she was like, I think 7 or 8 months old. She was just so cute. And then this die cut is from my shop. It's Penelope Ezzerini, because, you know, Phoenix is my little princess, so I had to put that there. And this is like my first time like making any type of layout, so it's not the best, but it works for me. I do think as time goes on, I will be able to do this a little bit better, but I did want to have a section here that I can write down something I'm thankful for every month. So I have it for July, August, September, October, November, and December, and then the year, because I do believe that I can fit all the way up into December in this book, hopefully. If not, then it's okay. I can just transfer this to the next one or still fill this out. And I just added some stickers and a little, you know, a doodling so it wouldn't be so plain. And the picture kind of did rub off here. The paper I used was like photo paper I've had for a while, so it wasn't the best, but I didn't want to waste it, so that's why you're used for these photos. So this is one of the reasons why I stopped using it. I don't remember the brand. I think it's like LD or something, so if you're looking for photo paper, just be mindful that LD is not a good brand of photo paper. It's glossy photo paper, so yeah. And then this is my husband, and that's me. And then like I said, this is not a planner, but if you're wondering why I have a calendar in here is because I did want to make a point in scheduling me time. And in order to do that, I needed to see like all that was happening for the month. So that's why I decided to include that in my journal. And I have ordered Lion King stickers, not because it's my planner, but it is a part of my self-care. As you can see, Lion King Family Day and Pokeball and Chill Day. So I've already actually did that, and I did that yesterday, the Pokeball thing. But I'm trying to figure out the Lion King situation, so that's just a reminder there. I did want to stick this in here. I know this is kind of silly, but me and my husband, before we had my daughter and before I even started Pretty and Prim Co, we have discussed living in a tiny house, and it's been something we've been kind of passionate about. So for our SPC trip in August, I was able to book a tiny house for us to try out, and I'm like super excited. That's always been on my bucket list, so I did put that in here as a memory, and I did journal about it as well. So that's why that's there. So like I said, I have self-care and goals. Like, I didn't want to like put too many things. I wanted it to be like realistic to something that I can complete. So yeah, so it's pretty minimal. Like I said, this is my first time setting up something like this. So I mean, I think, you know, as I gain experience, it'll probably look better, and I could probably try other things, but for now, that's what works for me. And then this is my accomplishments here. This looks a lot better than when I first showed it on my Instagram. I added washi at the top and the bottom, and then this die cut from my shop, and I wrote, "You are amazing," because I'm just super happy to celebrate, you know, my accomplishments, whether big or small, and I just need to know that I'm amazing for accomplishing all this stuff, and not to be too down on myself, you know, when things happen. So I thought that was important to have that every month. So this is my first try with the layout on this. I think this is fine. I don't know if I'm going to change this. I do actually like it. It is very simple, but it works. And then I put in this vellum that I made here. I just washi taped it in, as you can see, just to separate that, you know, this is actually when I started journaling. So my journaling section just basically looks like this. So I only have a few days in it, like I said, because I just got it, and then I've been working so much with the shop. So I think I got this on Thursday, and I actually did journal that night, but I think I journaled like at 2 o'clock in the morning, so technically it was Friday. I have 2 entries in for Friday, like that morning, because that's why I put technically Thursday, because this was for Thursday, but this was like early that morning at 2 a.m. and then this was actually Friday that day, like what happened during that day. And then this bookmark here I made myself with cardstock paper. I didn't laminate it because I just didn't have time. I just thought it was really cute. So this is the front, and I'm sorry, the back is, to me it's funny, but this is the back. I feel like this sometimes, and I thought this was like super cute, and it says mood. So I love this, and this is my bookmark here. I am covering this up because this one is a little bit personal. And then what I do is I just decorate 2 pages at a time, because as you know, I have 2 planners that I'm in. You know, I have a shop and a daughter, so if I can cut time somewhere, then I will. So that's what I do now. So I just do 2 pages at a time, and I thought it was really cute. And I love the swan washi. This is actually my first time using it. It's really cute. And then that's just blank pages. So as you can see, this is just the start of this. And this is my next section, which is inspiration. And I just put that as projects because my inspiration is actually my personal projects, you know, to work on myself. So I thought that worked well for this. And then I kept this blank, and then I put another vellum here, and then I wrote key here, and then I have the colors for what the sections are, just to make it a little bit more interesting. So yeah, this is basically what I do. It's like not structured or anything, like no particular way that I have to write in a section, so it's kind of different for each. So this is a lifestyle one. I was just looking for different diets and things, so this one is just, I wrote down like stuff to eat for clear skin. I know this could technically be under food, but for me, I want that to be something that's in my lifestyle, not something that's, you know, just a one-time recipe or something like that, or, you know, this is something I wanted to incorporate permanently, or something I can refer to see why my skin may be a certain way and why it's not clear. I made this bookmark as well. I used, I don't know what this paper is called. I think I got it at Joann's or something, but I stuck it in the back of this, and it's just really cute. So, and this is another one I made. And then this is, as you can see, this one is in the food section here, and this is just the recipe I wanted to try, and I took this in so I can like rate this and see if I liked it or not. Have everything I need, the ingredients and the directions, and you can see this is a lot, so I was not gonna like rewrite this. But it looked really good, and I love salmon, and salmon is actually something I eat just about every day. I haven't this week because I've been super busy. So that's it for this section so far. And then this is my brain dump, which I stuck this on here as well, a sticker I made, and I just put notes here because it's essentially what my brain dump is. So again, this is not really structured, it's just, you know, how I feel like writing my notes at the time, or whatever it is I'm brain dumping back here. This is, I had to cover this up because Jazz and Christina already know I'm buying them stuff, but the other two are surprises. But this is for the SBC party, working on stuff for my table mates, and then things like that. So just in case you're curious of how this is set up, then that's how it's set up. This is another one I made, bookmark, and this has sticky notes on it. As you can see, I messed up cutting this. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, hand-eye coordination just wasn't in my favor for this. And then this one had that sparkly paper on the back, but I did it like so bad, I don't know like what was going on. So I didn't want to waste it because it was really cute, so I just taped them together and ended up doing that again for, you know, the one in the front, because I like the concept. They're two different ones, and yeah, it's really cute. It's thick because it's two cardstocks taped together, so I really like it as a bookmark. So I do have one in each section of my planner, so, or not planner, my journal, so I do know where I left off last. Oh gosh, that scared me, my phone. So yeah, and then that's pretty much it. The pen I'm using is this pen from Muji. It was actually a gift from a friend. We don't have a Muji here, but I really like it, so that's what I've been using. But all in all, I really like this. I'm actually shocked because I never thought I would ever go to a B6. I tried planning in a B6 and I just thought it was too big for me. Yeah, it was just way too big for me, so being excited to try this for a journal is actually surprising for me. And it works so well because of the space that it has. And I just think for this, for me, it's like the perfect size. So what I'm learning as I go on my planning and my journal journey is that different sizes work for different things, and you change your planning and your planning style as, you know, life changes. So I use way less stickers. I find myself only like using like Hobonichi kits now because they're just so cute and flexible. But other than that, I still love my character stickers and functional stickers. And I see as life is getting busier, my planning system changes, and I really like that. I like how I can see, you know, my life changing with my planners, if that makes sense. I mean, I don't know how to, I'm trying to think how to word this, but I do like to see how I've matured in my planning, that, you know, I went from, oh, I have to have sticker kits, I have to plan a certain way, I have to do no white space planning and all this other stuff. But now it's like, no, I need something that's functional, that's actually gonna work, even though I really like cutesy stuff. But I need stuff that works for me now. And I love that. So that's it for this video. Please make sure you like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you.